Good afternoon, everybody. Wow, what a beautiful day in Atlanta. Anyway, I'm gonna do an updated highway cruising test on my 2020 DR650. It's been a couple of months since I did this last. The first time I did it, I didn't have the parabellum windshield, and then I did another one with the windshield just to kind of show how much protection it provided. And just to answer a few questions from some of the comments that were given to me was, how tall am I? I'm 6'2". I hover around 190 to 195. So 190 pounds, 195 pounds, 6'2". The other thing that I did as well was, some guys didn't believe the speed that I said the bike was going. So what I did was I brought in, well, I'm using a GPS speedometer app as well to kind of show what the speed is, and just looking between that, if it's reading now 58, 60 miles an hour, and on my speedometer, so it's looking like there's a variation of about 5 miles per hour on my speedometer. So anyway, so going back to the cruise test, you can see I got one hand over right now at 60 miles an hour, and I'm showing about 65 on the speedometer. Super happy. Traffic's a little heavy. What I'll do is, and we'll go up in incremental speeds and comparing the speedometer and the GPS, and we'll see. Obviously right now this is super comfortable. The bike isn't straining at all. Very easy. Alright, let's see now. And on speedometer it's reading 70, and GPS about, so yeah, so there's about a 5 mile per hour discrepancy between the analog stock speedometer and what a GPS says. So alright, let me see here. So let this person pass, and then we'll pick it up. Come on, give me some space. Alright, obviously I'm in 5th gear. We all wish the DR60 had 6 gears. Alright, let's go. Alright, so speedometer is reading 80. Let me hold it at 80 and let's see where that GPS speedometer catches up to. So let's see here. 80. So it might even be slightly more than a 5 mile per hour discrepancy. I actually want to get around this, take this exit, and we'll come back down. So give or take 5 mile per hour discrepancy. At 80 on the standard one, still feel good, which in reality I'm doing 75, 76. So for those of you who are wondering what the highway cruising is like. Alright, now let's go south. Let me take this exit and we'll go south, and we'll push it a little bit more and see what we come up with. Just to cover some more details, gearing is still stock. So this is stock gearing. I haven't changed the gearing out at all. The only modification on the handlebar side is you got warp 9 risers, but still stock bars. So that's the only thing, but that's not going to play a role in any speed differentials or anything like that. Even as far as the windscreen is concerned. Let me think what else. But yep, that's it. Still on the stock tires, so still on the Bridgestone trail wings or whatever they call them. And then still stock gearing and still stock suspension. The only thing I've changed performance-wise, we could say, is a slip-on exhaust and aftermarket air filter. Other than that, that's it. No modification to the carburetor, no jet kit, just a slip-on exhaust and a better air filter. Okay, I'm jumping on the same road that we just came up. It's called the Georgia 400, except now I'm going south towards the city, and we will focus a little bit more on the speed. So watching both the analog speedometer and that digital GPS on that app. Whoa, the guy's in a hurry, huh? Anyway, let's get back to this test. Alright, I'm in 5th gear. I'm going to move over to this middle line, pick things up a bit while we can, in case there's traffic. So here we sit on the speedometer at 80, and on that GPS you can see it's reading just at 73.3. Oh, let me pick up on. So when the needle's exactly on 80, we're at 74. So it might even be a 6 mile per hour discrepancy, which means, let's see if that increases, if that discrepancy increases. If I go up to 90 on my speedometer, what that does on the digital tach. I'm going to concentrate, and you guys look down there what's going on. So as we get faster, the discrepancy gets bigger. So I can see I'm holding there at just under 90 on mine, and I'm reading 80 on the digital GPS. Let me pick it back up around this corner. Alright, so 90 on my tach, 82-ish on the GPS, and I gotta roll. So anyway, so there we can see kind of the speed discrepancies, but at the same time, I don't know if you noticed, bike was stable. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, at this speed that I am right now, so 66, 67 in real time, and on 70 on my odometer, might give you guys a clearer idea. But as you could see as well, I'm completely moving with traffic. You know what I mean? I'm not slow. I've got plenty of power to overtake if I need to. You know, the time when I was reading 90 on my analog but 80 on this, you know, I'm moving pretty quick coming up on traffic. So 75, no problem. You're with traffic, you're able to cover distance, the bike's not working that hard. So that was a good way. We're just clearing up what was going on with the highway cruise test that I did, and hopefully that answered a bunch of questions for you guys. So like I said, still loving the bike. I love the simplicity of it. It's super easy to do maintenance on. I know I've said this before, but I'm waiting for it to get a little bit colder till riding season's completely over. Then I'm going to do a bunch of mods, some more mods to it. I'm going to change out the bars, probably put a fatty bar on it, USB charging outlet installed, stiffen up the suspension. I've actually got new tires. I'm supposed to do that this week. I need to put these new tires on. I've been procrastinating because I've been wanting to ride all the time. Let me think, what else? Suspension, new tires, most likely a jet kit, new bars, fatty bars, USB outlet, powering outlet, and I think that pretty much sums up what I want to get done this winter.